Welcome back, and in this video we're going to learn about how to use the Pandas group by method on this data set. So let us begin. So this data set is composed of 3 columns. The first column, diagnosis, tells you what the patient was diagnosed with. The second column tells you what they got treated, and then the third column was the cost of that treatment. And the goal of the group by is we're going to group by the diagnosis column and just sum up all the cost rows. So right now we have 2 for each. For example, let's take for example the stroke rows. There's 2 of them, and if we add them up, then these 2 rows get added up. They add up to 862, and so then our final data frame or data set should be the sum of these 2 in one row. All right, so let's see how we're going to do that. So let's copy this data into our clipboard, and we're going to hop on over to our notebook. Let's import pandas as pd, and we're going to create a variable, and this variable we got to go pd dot. This variable is going to be used to read in our clipboard. And now we have our data inside pandas. All right, so how we're going to do the group by. The first thing we need to do is we're going to create our group object. And we do that by saying group equals df dot group by, and then in here we're going to put the column or columns we're going to group by. In this case it's only one column, diagnosis, and then we're going to sum over the group. So what are we actually going to add up? So we're going to only consider the cost column, and for each group, and only considering the cost column because there is another one here, treatment, we're going to ignore. We're going to simply just add them up using the sum method. And now we get these strings here, 1 row per string. So 1 for cancer, 1 for diabetes, and we're going to add the cost up. So let's take one, for example, cancer. All right, let's go back to Excel. In the cancer one, if we add the 2 cancer values, we get a total of 854. And if we go to our data frame, you'll see that that is exactly what we got there. So that is how you do a group by on a single column and perform a simple addition on the group. And here's the result.